Well, it's halftime. The big game between Penn State and Clemson in the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. Penn State just hit a field goal to take the lead 6-3 over Clemson at halftime. And look, it's a messy game. It looks like a 6-6 football team playing a 7-5 football team with multiple opt-outs, injuries, people not playing anymore, people going to the NFL, people hitting the transfer portal. It's just a messy game, but I'll dive into that in a second. Welcome to the channel. If you love Clemson football, I do hope that you will subscribe. It is free and pass it along. Also, I want to give a special shout out to my sponsor, Section 103. The link is below this video, Section 103. Check out these designs. Shirts like Howard's Rock, Two Right Turns, Clemson House, everything from polos to t-shirts, hats for men, women, and children. I'm going to tell you this, those polos, good grief, they're awesome. I love them. Of course, the hat that I'm wearing, it's actually from Section 103. So go to the link below and use the promo code below this video, Tigers10. It's a one-time use code for 10% off your order. So Section 103, thank you so much for sponsoring the show, and y'all go check them out. I'm telling you, you're going to really like their product. So again, I appreciate it. Let's talk about the game. All right, so I'm going to take two different approaches. I found in Clemson, there's two common approaches. There's one approach of fans who are just they're just optimistic, right? Okay, so I'm going to give you, for the next 15 seconds, something well for you. All right. Playing at Yankee Stadium is cool. That it snowed is cool. Clemson got to go out and experience New York City, Manhattan especially. That's really cool. That's very interesting. It's interesting that they're playing Penn State, a team who's won a lot historically in college football. That's really cool. It's interesting to see some of the players who will be playing, well, a lot of players who will be playing for us next year, seeing a preview of the team that we will have. Of course, there's rumblings about potential use of the transfer portal and everything, but hey, you're getting to see that. You're getting to see Cade play his very last game as a Clemson Tiger. If he, I don't think he's hit it yet, but if he throws probably 30 yards or less, he'll cross over 10,000 passing yards for his career. So those are the cool things. So you have a chance for another bowl win, for 8 wins. So that's for all the optimistic people. So I'm going to go ahead and invite you to go ahead and click out of the video, because now I'm going to have to tell the truth. All right. Now for the rest of us. I mean, this looks like a 6-6 football team that fired their coach, playing a 7-5 football team, who, between injuries and people sitting out, I mean, it looks like that. When I saw TJ Moore fielding punts, I was like, are we trying to put him? I mean, that's how we lost Wesco, okay? That's how we lost Wesco. And we're putting TJ Moore out there in this bowl game, which is not a big-time bowl game. Are we trying to get him hurt too? I mean, it's already slim pickings for next year, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out what, why we would put him out there. Anyway, we saw a botched punt fake on the very first play. I've heard Dabo's interview with the sideline reporter, and it seemed like there was confusion. And folks, I'm just going to tell you, for a football team that lost 5 football games, the most football games they've lost since 2010, and here you are playing in a bowl game that you're trying to get everyone hyped up about, you're trying to get everyone to look on the bright side, and your head coach basically says that there was a miscommunication. This entire football season has been nothing but a massive miscommunication with the roster that's not playing, most of it not playing today. That if anyone is a true competitor, if someone really keeps up with Clemson football and cares about it, that should press some buttons for you. It's like this entire football season didn't teach you a thing. And I'm saying that to the staff. I'm saying that to the players. I'm saying that to anyone who pulls for Clemson whatsoever. So there's that. Let's go to the stats. Also, before I go to the stats, there was a play at the 1 minute 40 minute sec. It was 1 minute 40-second mark of the second quarter. Clemson has the ball. Cade snaps the ball. He's standing in the pocket. He's holding on. And I want to say it was the defensive tackle at the bottom of the screen did one of the slowest developing stunts I've ever seen in my entire life. And I saw him slowly swing back around to the middle, which is what you want in a stunt, right? And as soon as I started to see him curl back over, I mean, he was nowhere near Cade. I went, he got him. And sure enough, he did. He drilled Cade. Drilled him. So, that was bad. That was really bad. We've seen Tyler Brown drop passes. We've seen drops in this game. And it's, look, when they're throwing that football and it's this cold, it's like someone throwing a rock at you that's oversized. And so Penn State is used to playing in the cold a little, more than Clemson is. They really are. And they're even dropping the ball. That's how cold it is. That's how the weather is working against them. But, again, just being fair to both football teams and trying to have some form of football IQ, some form of a football IQ and logic. This entire season has happened to both of these teams, so much so that one of the teams in this game fired their coach who had been with their team forever. So let's get to the yards here. Team stats. It's a yawner. You could call it a defensive battle if you want to. You could also call it, what happens when you have a bunch of players who are either injured, opting out, transferring, maybe sitting over at, some hot pizza joint there in Manhattan, getting them about to eat. Maybe they found their way over to Peter Luger's in Brooklyn, getting them a fine steak. Or maybe flirting with the co-eds, the well-to-do co-eds down at NYU. Clemson has 8 first downs to Penn State's 7. Both teams are 0 for 1 on fourth down. Penn State's 5 of 11 on third down. Clemson's 3 of 9. Total yardage, Clemson has 134 total yards. 115 of that is in the air, 19 on the ground. Penn State has 128 total yards, 70 in the air, 58 on the ground. No turnovers so far. It's crazy. No turnovers whatsoever. Only 1 penalty in the game so far. That was against Penn State, 1 for 5 yards. Penn State's had the ball for 15 minutes, 34 seconds to Clemson's 14 minutes and 26 seconds. Leading receiver in this game for Clemson, 74 yards off 4 receptions, TJ Moore. Over for Penn State, Devontae Ross has 4 receptions for 29 yards. Now, I'll tell you right now, Danny Dennis Sutton, for Penn State, this guy's a machine. He looks really good. Really looking good, playing very well. Leading tackler for Clemson is Ronan Hannafin. 6 tackles, 2 of those are solo. And, of course, we have Dawan Lane. I believe that's it. Dawan Lane, 5 tackles, 3 solo. All right, so let's talk about the second half. Okay, here's what we need. Here's what we need to get out of the way. I don't believe that either one of these teams are going to receive some type of biblical healing. It didn't happen all season long. They had multiple weeks to prepare for this game. It didn't happen. They knew how many players were going to be sitting out or opting out or hitting the transfer portal. And so what you have is what you get. I'm not saying that anything couldn't happen. I'm just saying I just don't see it happening. So with all of that said, and knowing that Clemson is sitting in their 14th game of the year and they're still miscommunicating. No, I'm wrong. They're 7-5. This is their 13th ball game of the year. Forgive me. They're sitting in their 13th ball game of the year and there's still miscommunications on a fake punt. I really don't know what to think about the second half. I would just say first get TJ Moore out of punt returning. Well, the reason get TJ Moore out of punt returning. We don't need this guy to get hurt. All right. We have very little coming back next season, and he's one of the major ones coming back. I mean, Wesco could still be injured next season. So we need to protect this guy at all cost. And no offense to this bowl, this is not a big-time bowl game. You don't need to sacrifice one of your leading returning players on the entire team for this bowl game between a 6-6 football team that was so unimpressed with their tenured coach's performance that they fired him on October the 12th, over 2 months ago, and a 7-5 football team. You don't need to waste him. All right? You don't need to do that. Bryant Wesco shouldn't have been returning punts against, anyone. He shouldn't have been doing that, but we did that. There was other guys who could have returned punts, so we need to get him out of there. Next up, Cade, love you, dude. You are the product of poor development. They poorly developed DJ. They poorly developed you. They poorly developed Vizina, and I hate it. Bro, you can't hold on to the ball that long. And I've taken up for you because I feel like you deserve being someone taking up for you. You didn't know what losing was like till you came to Clemson. And Clemson fans needs to remember that. With that said, you can't hold on to the football like that. I mean, you can't. You can't do that, man. And I would say you're trying to wait till guys get open and you have new wide receivers, but you just can't hold on to the ball that long. Next up, Clemson's defense is going to have to give Clemson the ball on the short side of the field. Clemson's not doing a very good job of executing and driving down the field. It's just not there. I mean, I just read you the yardage for both teams. And Clemson's defense had one job, and that was to keep Penn State out of field goal position there. The very end, we knew that they were going to take shots to the sideline to catch the ball and get out of bounds. They didn't have timeouts left. They still got within field goal, distance, and they kicked a field goal. So, defense, we're going to have to step up there, and you need to give Clemson the ball on the short side of the field because we're dropping passes left and right. I mean, everybody's dropping passes. And it's except for Moore. I don't think he's dropped a pass so far. But as long as he doesn't end up put in a wheelchair because he's returning punts, maybe he'll break one, loose. But this is a game that looks like the records of the two teams that are playing in it. And so, get to the comment section real quick. Say hello to a lot of people in here. I'm going to fly through this. Let me see. Big John News. If we only had Cole Turner. Good to see Big John. Big John supports on a monthly basis. There's a join button below the video. So if you like what I'm doing, I hope you'll not only subscribe, which is free, but you'll join on a monthly basis. Go check that out. It's very affordable. I got Grafnar in here. Grafnar is a monthly supporter. Thank you so much. Big John bringing the wisdom. It's good to see you. Mad Pit Bull 7 ask this question. Is Clemson going to fire the DB coach? Mad Pit Bull, I'm going to hold my comments about coaching changes, but we were told by everyone and their brother in the Clemson community, from Clemson major media to fans on here, that when I call out certain stuff I see going wrong, they treat me like I'd walked up to their wife and punched her in the mouth with her baby. Took the baby and just slammed it in her head. They get so offended when I ask this question, hey, are we going to make any changes? With that said, we were told that basically any changes are going to happen will be after this bowl game today. And so we will see what will be done. I will tell you this, don't hold your breath, my friend. And I'm not even saying that about Mike Reed. I'm saying that about any major changes. Don't be shocked if there's no changes there. Tiger Red Devil, 2 crap teams, hence the score. Yep. We have to at least have the least aggressive secondary in football. Good to see you, Dale 30. Thanks for supporting the channel. Bad Team Mower Bowl. Roger Parks, thanks for supporting the channel, my man. Big John asked a question, can you buy this hat? Yes, you can buy this hat at Section 103. Section 103. The link is below. And by the way, y'all, I'm going to try something on here. For some reason, this software that I'm using has been mirroring my camera. This is the proper way it's supposed to be. And I just changed that. I am so sorry, y'all. But yeah, this is, see, it's not a backwards Clemson University hat. Spelled backwards. That's what I'm trying to say. Thanks for supporting the channel, Roger Parks. Good to see you, Grafnar. Smokey's in here. Let me see. Worst offense I've seen. Yep. May there, the play was there on that fake punt. The punter and Hannafin were not on the same page. Chase Henderson, good to see you, buddy. Longtime supporter of the channel. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for being a friend. I hope your holidays, your Christmas went very, very well. I say holidays because honestly, I say it so much, but it's not a whole anti-Merry Christmas thing, folks. Please don't get mad at me. I'm a Merry Christmaser. Trust me. Good to see you, Chase. Oh, my goodness. As bad as this is, I like our young guys. Good to see you, Parker Henderson. Longtime supporter of the channel. He and Chase, his brother, longtime supporter of the channel. It's good to see both of you. I hope your Christmas was good. And I got to get on the phone with both of you guys. I'm going to a family event after this, so I'm literally finishing up this video and going to a family event. We got to hop on there real quick. Clemson. I'm not going to. Clemson sucks. Let me see. Nicholas Brown said Chris Denson. Douglas Spencer, longtime supporter of the show. Good to see you. New hat looking good, my man. Good to see you. I want a bowl of Pop-Tarts. Yeah, maybe. What's up, Brian D? Looks good. D looks good. Lee Riley in the Bronx. Good to see you, Michael Forrester. Long time supporter of the show. Dale 30, longtime supporter of the show. Good to see you, my man. Going to move a little faster, y'all. Y'all please forgive me. Overlook it. Clemson has enough offense to win the second half. I agree. Free the Weed says there's nothing positive about this team. Hey, listen, my man. You won't get any argument out of me. You will not get any argument out of me. Mama 3's in here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me see. Man, you can't fake that. That's insane. First series backed up in your territory. This is great. Going on down here. Clemson has the most drops in the ACC. Yeah, I saw that stat too. You know me, I don't like to call. I'm not calling for anyone to be fired. I do want people held accountable. I've been questioning the development of wide receivers for a very long time with the wide receivers coach, and I've been told that I was wrong. Well, just because Wesco, Moore, and Williams came along does not change what has happened over a very, very long time. And what you just pointed out there, yeah. I think that proves that there needs to be accountability there. Let me see. Going on down. If I can get this software to move. Clay Geiger in here. How about they run the ball? NKZYT. Such a bad performance. I'm just a vibe. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're a badly coached team. The team does not look good. But I'm sorry. It doesn't. They do not. This team. For anyone who wants to rebut me, Clemson lost 5 ball games this year, and they were not playing a schedule that Oklahoma or Florida had to play. They lost 5 ball games this year, and you need to. You can still pull for your Tigers and tell the truth. Lying does not help. This is not a well-oiled machine. Let's see. We are so bad right now. If Dabo doesn't change staff or bring in 18 or so transfers, he's done here within the next 3 years. Good to see you, my man. Georgia Peach in here, stirring the pot. Georgia Peach, you're just repeating. You're just I'm telling you, a lot of Clemson fans are happy with 8 wins. So, I'd like to sit here and say, Georgia Peach, that you're wrong, but a lot of Clemson fans are very happy with 8 wins. Very happy. And if you think that I'm wrong, go look at the various Clemson football Instagram pages and look at the comments. And a lot of people go, well, you can't look at, I'm talking about the hundreds and thousands of comments that people they're thrilled. They're thrilled. Let me see. Brenda Valentine, awful, but still a Clemson fan. Yeah, that's me. That's me, Brenda. That explains it. It's awful, but I'm still going to pull for them. Stephen Dixon, good to see you. Good to see you in here. Some more. The front seven has looked surprisingly great. I think you're talking about the D line. Yeah, well, duh. You're talking about the defense. Sorry. Long week. Dan Mason here. Jay Crumley. Good to see everyone in here. There's so many people in here, and I'm going to miss you. I'm going to have to go. Keith X. This is great. I have something positive about this team. You're not Florida State. He's a big Florida State fan. Good to see you, Keith X. I'm just going to put this up there, and y'all can read it for yourself. Good to see you, Ridge Runner. Good to see you, Ridge Runner. Yeah, Keith Adams would have been great, nice to have in this game. Keith Adams would have been nice to have over the past 2 seasons, and for some reason we stopped running him. So, yeah, he was producing too, but a lot of people in here. Folks, I'm not going to be able to get back to it. Listen, the game is back on. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try to do a post game. It'll probably be on my phone. It may not be on. It probably will not. It definitely won't be right here. It'll be later. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you hopping on here. The channel's been growing. And I just ask, if you have not subscribed, I'm almost at 8,900 subscribers. I think maybe I'm over. Maybe I'm heading towards 9,000. I hope you'll subscribe. It is free if you like what I'm doing. Go check out Section 103. The link is below here. Anytime someone wants to partner with my independent channel, remember, guys, I'm a loose cannon compared to other people. Even though I keep it clean, I don't toe the company line. And there's some people who don't want to be part of that. But Section 103 said, hey, we like what, hey, we want you to announce that we're doing our thing, that we're launching the Clemson collection. So people, I'm asking you, use that 10% code Tigers10, go over there, buy up a bunch of stuff, drive their sales through the roof. And when you use Tigers10, it lets them know that you saw it on my channel. So go do that. Y'all take care of yourself. Merry Christmas to everyone. And I will, I'll catch you later.